Hello, aspiring coders. I'm Matt Landers, and I'm here to tell you about our Gravity Learning Management portal and also our content and how you would go through that once you sign up for a course. So when you first come in and you sign up for a course on our website, you're going to be taken to Gravity, and this is Gravity. So when you first come in, you'll see this dashboard. You'll have announcements up here talking about anything that's going on. You'll have our events. So we put on webinars. The one that you see here, 3 ways to become a software developer, is one that we do weekly. Just kind of walking you through what it looks like to become a developer, how that works, and what you can expect along the way. If you haven't been to that, I highly encourage you to join one of those webinars. And then you also have access to your courses. That's what's on your dashboard. And usually what you're going to do is just jump right into a course and start learning. There's a couple things you might want to do the first time you come in, though. For one, you want to connect to Discord. There's another video that talks about a Discord overview, but Discord is where live chat and interaction with the instructors, students, and alumni happens. If you don't get into Discord, then you're missing a huge part of what Covalence is, and I highly encourage you to do that first because you can ask questions there and get help along the way. Also, over here on the left, we have a menu bar. If your screen is a little smaller, you might not see this bar, but you'll have a little menu button you can click up there. We call it a hamburger. It's 3 little lines on top of each other. And here you can go to your profile. You can see your info. So you can update your avatar, your information that you have, put any billing information that you have in there, and upgrade your membership if you want to, or whatever you need to do with your membership. And you can also see all the courses that you have, which are also on your dashboard. So these are the same that are right here. And you can see any reviews that you might have. Now, I don't have any reviews in mine, but reviews are basically whenever you get to a lab and you finish it, you can submit your code for a review, and that's where an instructor will take a look at it and give you feedback and walk you through anything that you need to work on or something like that. And I'll show you how you submit those here in a second. And then we also have our referral link. If you can use your referral link, you'll get some points. We haven't decided what those points get you yet, but we're always looking for new people to come in to teach how to code. So if you can help us with that, we'd appreciate it. All right, so now let's just go ahead and dig into one of the courses. So the main course is Full Stack Development. This is the course that eventually you're going to want to get into if you're trying to learn how to code. Now it's going to take you to wherever you left off last. So I'm going to go just where the journey begins here. And this is where you'll start. So it's in chronological order of how you need to go through it. And these top level are modules that you'll go through. So the first one is just getting started. And when you get in here, there's a little video just kind of giving you an overview of what to expect of what's coming. And then at the bottom of every activity is what we call them. So like a video, a reference, a lab, whatever. There's a way to ask a question down here. And you can just title your question and put in whatever it is. And whenever you submit that, that alerts our instructors that there's been a question submitted, and they'll come in here and answer those questions for you. And it's just like a little discussion where you can talk about that particular issue that you're having. And you'll also be able to see other people's questions that they've asked on different labs and material. So I encourage you to use that. Also, let's go ahead and look through here. So the first getting started, we're just kind of going through how to get set up, get your environment ready so that you can start coding. And then we go into Intro to Web Development, which is where you'll really start to learn to code and start doing labs and drills and everything. So it happens pretty quickly. So when you get in here, you'll go to different labs, and one of them that gets checked is the Tic-Tac-Toe Lab right here. So if you are a molecular or catalyst student, you'll be able to click this button and submit your code for review. That will alert the instructors that you're ready for a review, and they will go in, look at your code, they'll pull it from GitHub, and then they'll give you any feedback that they have for you on what you did in that lab. So this is a really useful way for you to get some feedback on what you're doing. Make sure you're heading in the right direction, and if you're not, we'll help you just know what you need to focus on in order to get where you need to be. So I encourage you to use that. So that's for our catalyst and molecular students. The reason for that is that we spend a lot of time looking at code, reviewing it, and giving you feedback on it. So that's just a different level of commitment from us. So you have to be on a membership that's either molecular or catalyst. And just a little bit about those memberships really quickly. Catalyst is our full-time coding bootcamp. So you'll go through all of this material that you see over here on the left, in 9 weeks. I mean, it's a lot of material if you start to click through it. You couldn't do that on your own for sure. But through Catalyst, you have a mentor and instructor that works with you every day, one-on-one, for those 9 weeks to make sure that you get through the material and that you graduate and that you're ready to get a job. And then we will help you find that job once you get through as well. Molecular is part-time, so it's the exact same content and everything, but you get a mentor once per week rather than every day. So it takes you 6 months to get through the content versus 9 weeks. But not everybody can, make the full-time commitment of quitting your job and everything. But we do have financial options to help you do that as well. We have a skills fund as our financial partner, and they'll actually give you your living expenses while you take the course so that you can do that. I would just look at it and see what option works for you. But if you don't do any of those, then we can't take reviews from you just because it takes up too much of our time. And we got to help students that are really focused on finishing this in a set amount of time. If you're on Atomic or you're just in here on a free plan, like just do intro to web dev or something like that, then we're not able to spend the time as our instructors and everything looking at your code a whole lot. But what you can do is you can submit stuff to our Discord channel, and other people in there will look at your code and help you out as well. Like our alumni, we have some people that are very active in there. And also, if we have time, we'll answer your question in Discord. But we got to give priority to our Molecular and Catalyst students. So as you go through here, you're going to get to all these different sections, and make sure that you're checking these off as completed as you get to them. And when you do that, you can leave some feedback about how you thought it went. And then please leave any feedback related to misspellings, typos, or things that have changed. Technology changes all the time, so we may do something that's slightly different now because it's changed. We want to make sure that we can go in and update that curriculum and get it right so that it's better in the future, and we're always just building and having the best curriculum there is. So this is what helps us do that. We rely on you to provide feedback to us, and then we go in and make those changes. But welcome to Covalence. Welcome to Gravity. This is our portal. We build it from scratch for you, and when you get through the course, you'll be able to build something like this as well. It's pretty cool to have so many people in here learning how to code. We love to see all of you get through the material and get the jobs that you wanted. I mean, that's really the goal here. It's one thing to learn to code. It's another thing to get a job where you're coding. And our goal is to get you from point A to point B as fast as possible. And this is how we do it. So jump in, let us know if you have any questions in Discord, and we look forward to seeing you in the course.